Good evening. My name is Grant. I am your host of River Valley Radio. I'm also the Prime Minister of New Strathclyde. I'm going to check and make sure that my microphone is on because sometimes I forget to unmute it. Yes, it is. Um, that song was V Christie's Atlas. It's a house tune by to V Christie, but it is an NCS release. If you like that kind of thing, it's in the description below. You can listen to it again as much as you like. Um, we're back with another episode of the Balderdash campaign, and with me this evening I do have Ethan of the Sunland.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, fellas.
Hello, hello, hello. I was supposed to have Connor of Libertalia on, but unfortunately he is unavailable. So you'll see his flag and his name on the front screen for the next hour, but ignore it, whatever else.
Yeah,
Um,
he bailed out on us, man. Absolute traitor.
he bailed. He bailed. He's probably still heartbroken that the USA get put out by Belgium of all places in the World Cup.
Funny, that's rich coming from you.
Listen, we had Morocco and Brazil. We had Morocco and Brazil. But thanks very much
Yeah, that's rough.
yeah. Thanks very much for joining me, Ethan. On this very lovely and very warm Sunday. So what has been going on for the last couple of months? Well, warm weather's been coming in, and if you haven't heard, the biggest sporting event, on the planet has come back around again, and the year of 2026. So that has been quite fun to watch so far. Uh,
Normally, I don't tune into football or anything. Normally, honestly, I don't. I don't really know how the sport works that much. But I think this year I just found myself becoming more interested in it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why that is, but it's been kind of funny to see England still in the game somehow.
England usually does well. They usually does do well. They're a half decent team. I have to admit.
Like I remember staying up late with you. What was it when Scotland was playing against Haiti? That was supporting you guys playing and all that. That was a blast. But turns out it's not mutual. I support you and you don't support my nation, bro. In the cup, man.
No,
Like,
no,
what's that all about? You
England
absolute
England
bitter
can't win.
traitor.
England can't win under any
I
circumstances.
Yeah,
England
but it'll
cannot
be
win again.
I know, but it'll be funny if they did. It would be funny if they
It would
did.
it would not it would not but the entirety of Britain would not hear the end of it for another fucking 60 years. We haven't heard the
That's
end of it
exactly
since
why it's funny.
it's not funny, man. You don't hear Germany going around like, oh yeah, we have won the World Cup like 6 times, yeah. You don't hear those guys doing that, but England's just like so far up its own backside, like, oh my god, we've won the World Cup like one time, yes. Like, and and the whole chant of "It's coming home,
It is
my
coming
my
home.
guy,
It
you won
is.
the World Cup one time.
It is. It
That,
is coming home, mate.
that's only one time more than
Come
Scotland,
on,
okay?
England,
It's
score some fucking goals.
yeah, Argentina's gonna put you out on Wednesday. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen. It's
I
just
would
gonna
be
happen.
laughing my ass off if they actually lost. But,
Uh,
but to be fair, they might. It's a probably they might actually win this one because I've heard stories that Argentina has well they've been a bit naughty recently
yeah,
with
yeah,
the like referees like siding with them and just I don't know it
yeah,
just I'm
yeah.
starting to notice that like why is it Argentina getting this far every time of like that place I get it
Because
because of Messi and all but
yeah,
one player really
because the whole like executive or overseer of FIFA likes, even though he's Swiss, it fucking supports Argentina. That's why like if you look at the statistics, right?
boo
If you look at the statistics, Argentina has not had one foul, and the 6 or 7 games that they've played, they haven't had one negative foul against them. Like that, I can't even. I don't even think they've had a yellow card either, which is just
like
shocking.
I've seen how he's been playing, and it's like I think he should have gotten a cut any card for that thing,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
purely. I want like even if England doesn't win, I don't think they will, but like I said, it'd be funny if they did. Like if I just want any team to knock out Argentina because I purely because of
Oh, Ethan, your
Schadenfreude,
internet's
right?
your internet went a little
And
bit
hear
funny
me
there.
out here. Like it would be. Sorry.
I said your internet went a little bit funny there.
Yeah, I just think it would be a bit funny. You can hear me now, right?
Y- Yeah, it's sort of coming and going, but
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Let me check everything's okay. Oh, all right. So, I just think it would be a little bit funny if, Argentina, because they've made that giant statue for Messi, and it'll be a bit funny if it was all for nothing, like if they didn't win.
well, I mean, Messi took it home in 2022, so
He did. Well, England, England will push through.
yeah. Do you know
I
something?
believe in them.
Yeah, it's gonna be it is gonna be like for a third tournament in a row. It is gonna be. I think it's gonna be another France Argentina final for like the third tournament in a row. I
Yeah,
think it's just gonna
probably, man.
happen. But like France has been handed negative fouls. But Argentina hasn't had one negative foul
Yeah,
like
yeah.
handed to
Apparently
them.
they're just that good. Apparently, just
Yeah.
despite what we see on the pitch.
Yeah, I don't really approve of Messi taking pu- purposeful dives. There was like when I was watching England and Norway last night. Like I think Harry Kane definitely took a dive. He took a dive.
They definitely did favour England there. They
Yeah,
definitely.
Jude Bellingham also took a dive as well, and I think a couple of the Norwegian players took a dive as well. It's just like stop taking dives, man. Do you know that this whole
Yeah,
culture.
that's leave that for the swimming tournament, buddy.
Yeah, like that. This whole culture of taking dives was started by the Italians to get things like penalties and stuff like that. And then everyone started doing it. So it's just it's sort of trained into football players now. It's like, oh, if they even touch you, you have to take a dive. It's like stop taking dives. Like I think I can't remember the
No
play.
wonder they didn't qualify this time.
Who?
No wonder Italy didn't qualify this time. I think that people, they might just got sick of them.
Yeah, I think Italy's they've sort of traipsed off. They were good in like the 90s and the 80s, but not so much anymore. I think it's going to take a good manager and like a few new talents to come onto the Italian team and to actually qualify for the tournament.
It
Um,
was it was incredibly satisfying seeing Brazil lose. Incredibly satisfying. It was like
yeah,
ASMR, like bubble wrap popping.
yeah, I was quite pleased with Norway's performance against Brazil. They were pretty good. Norway was.
Portugal losing too. I mean that was a mild amusement, but not as much as Brazil losing.
I don't know what. See, my dad doesn't like Portugal. I think he just doesn't like Ronaldo, right? I don't think he
I mean,
likes
I don't
Ronaldo.
either, but it
I
doesn't.
I
Not
don't
for any
quite.
particular reason. I'm just sick of hearing about the same players over and over again, and I want to see them fail.
Oh, you know, Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane are not getting any younger either. To be quite honest, Jude Bellingham will probably be in the next couple of World Cup tournaments. Harry Kane's maybe got like either this one will be his last or the next one that he's in will be his last. I don't think he'll play after that. Um, but I mean, Harry Kane's been performing exceptionally well for his age as too. So
I mean, as long as it's like a play that's not always in the spotlight, I couldn't really care.
fair enough, fair enough. Um, it's, it's difficult to say who's going to win the tournament, at the moment because I mean we've got three European teams left and one South American team. Like you've got Asia that's been put out, Oceania that's been put out, North America's been put out, Africa's been put out. I think thanks to England for the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Um, I think that was the only African team that, in fact, no, Morocco got put out by France the other night. Keep forgetting that
I mean,
Morocco's in Africa, but
I remember you telling me like if England does win the World Cup. Like, you're just not gonna come down to visit me at
I'm
all.
just not. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just not. I'm not
Like,
gonna.
are you joking or not, man? Like, I
You,
just can't.
you'll have to find out. You'll have to find out. Um, you'll have to find out. So if
Oh my God, you're so bitter.
listen, that's my problem, right? Scotland are shit, and I don't like it. So, because Steve Clark was a Tim, and he does not know how to. Well, he did not know how to do football tactics. So, if you don't understand that word, Ethan, Tim, it's basically a Celtic supporter. So you've got like obviously in Glasgow, you've got Rangers, which are the Protestants, and then
Yeah, you
Celtic,
told me
yeah,
that. Yeah.
the Catholics. So, but you've got Hun. Hun is a term for Rangers, and Tim is a term for Celtic. So, but no, he's a Tim, so he can fuck off, which is good because after that absolutely abysmal performance against Morocco and Brazil.
Oh yeah, you're
Thankfully,
a Rangers
yeah,
guy.
thankfully he resigned. I'm not too huge in the Scottish football, in the in general, right? But I do like it when Rangers win. I don't go out my way to watch Rangers play. I don't, I'm not like one of those super fans. I've got better things to do in my time other than watch football. I take no notice of it at the best of times.
This
So,
is pause for a second for football. Yet you were singing "It's Flower of Scotland" when they scored a goal.
I sang Flower of Scotland before they scored a goal at the start of the game versus Haiti.
Oh yeah. Oh, you
I'm
even know precisely when you did.
well. I mean, like, it's difficult not to have a bit of national pride at times. It's very difficult. Very difficult.
Maybe you guys can bring it home one day.
I do not see that happening. We are too terrible of a team to actually get out the group stages. We've never ever got out the group stages, so I doubt that would ever
Nah,
happen.
relax. I'll handle it. I'll join the team.
You'll join the Scotland team. Christ.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't suffer from never heard of Scotsmanitis.
Oh God, I do customers at work all the time like that. I just never heard of Scotsmanitis. It's a very severe disease, especially people who immigrate to England and then have to face talking to HMRC on the phone, and then obviously because the site that I work in is the biggest debt management site in the entirety of the United Kingdom. More people throughout the UK hear someone in that office than anywhere else. So. Which
Yeah,
is
I've been cured, however. It's not a problem for me no more.
good, good, excellent. That's what I like to hear. In other news, other than the World Cup, it has been exceptionally warm. I cannot
Oh
even
my
imagine.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't take it anymore. It's driving me up the bloody wall.
spoken like a true Brit.
I, it's just like my sweat has sweat, man. It's just like
I just,
dripping, and I'm trying to do gardening outside. I've honestly, I have a bit of a confession. I've left the gardening for quite a bit because of this heat wave. Like, 'cause
mm,
it's like 34 degrees here down sometimes, and
yeah.
when I went out to check it, boom, like thistles as tall as trees. Like they are so tall they are growing wood.
That's bad. Like
Uh,
when a thistle takes root, that's bad. So
ah, it was such a pain to get them out. It was just kind of like I had to like for some of them I had to like chop them down and like wait for it to gradually start falling
aye,
like like an actual tree. Like just it's
timber.
embarrassing.
The only thing
Yeah,
worse,
timber.
the only thing worse than having thistles grow is having jaggy nettles grow. I hate jaggy
Okay,
nettles.
I don't have that.
No, no,
Good.
that's good to be like all over here. We've got jaggy nettles, so actually what you might call stinging nettles.
I just call them nettles, but yeah, it's more common to just say like stinging nettles.
Aye, aye.
Speaking of those, I just randomly remembered that time. met like years ago when I was like back in school and all that. God, I feel old. And there was this one kid, right? And like there was, we went up to like the back of like the not like it was a group of us. We went to the back of this field, like near a bunch of trees, like the
Mm,
forested area. It was fenced off, but there was like this piece right at the corner where it was just completely foliage. It was just like untamed. And this idiot decided to take his shirt off and jump into the like the pit of nettles that was like 7 foot tall.
yeah, my question to that would be, what was he watching? Was it TGF Pro?
Probably
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
actually.
TGF Pro, because
And
they did a video with KSI, and they like they were jumping, and in fact they did the episode, and I quote, the Nettle Olympics. There was running barefoot over nettles, doing yeah, I think the high jump into jagged nettles. I think there was what else is it? God, there
I
was
mean, there's that.
there was just like belly flopping, or back planting onto jagged nettles,
I
and
I
general.
don't think it could have topped what this guy did because there was this. How do I describe it? So you got the ground, but it's like a steep, like pit where like a
Mm,
river used to be,
yeah.
and it's just nettles. Like the it's like 7 foot, maybe like it's quite a few feet deep, and these nettles were growing right from the bottom to where the ground level is, and like possibly above that. And he jumped in with like no shirt, nothing, right? And then the screaming was so goddamn loud. And by the end of it, and like he was in there for ages, he could not climb out. He was stuck. Like we just heard like scraping and you know, like just like screeching like from the depths of hell. And then by the time it was over, the ambulance was called. It was on a stretcher.
It was that bad. You had to call the
Yeah, it was
ambulance.
that. Yeah, it was like that much nettles.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I didn't even think that was even possible. I just have that in my memory somewhere, and I was like, oh, that just came back.
Jesus Christ. Some people see kids. This is why natural selection is important. And this day and age, I mean, you think, oh, everyone gets to live now. Natural selection was the way that we rooted these people out. These people did not survive, even a couple of hundred years ago. You dove into a planet of
Like,
jagged nettles,
yeah,
that's it, you were done.
nettles suck, but I think thistles are possibly worse.
It depends who you ask.
Well, it depends on how big they grow.
Yeah, in fact, I've seen tall thistles before, but I don't think. Yeah, I don't like, how big was
Yeah.
this one?
How big was it? I mean this very literally. It was about 7 foot tall.
Holy shit, that's like sunflower height.
Yeah, it was like love from Scotland.
Yes,
Uh,
love from Scotland. Take root, or take heed, England. This is where our plants grow all over the fucking place.
I think you guys could do with some plants that were like there, man. Like it's just big urban hell. Like you traded that landscape for whatever Glasgow is. Like I've seen like Dundee and like Aberdeen before, and it's just like, oh god, I don't want to live here. I couldn't.
uh, they do call Aberdeen the Granite City, and Dundee's quite poor. Um, like, like national flowers as well. I think is quite interesting. So, like, obviously Britain, you've got the daffodil for Wales, the clover for Ireland, the rose for England, and then the thistle for Scotland, which isn't actually a flower anyway. Like. So it's like we all got together in this table, and well, I'll pick a rose because it signifies England's natural beauty and elegance. And then you've got the Irish. I'll pick a four-leaf clover to signify Ireland's luck. Then you've got the Welsh. Let's see if I can do a Welsh accent now. Well,
Garden weed.
well, well, I'll pick this. No, that's a terrible Welsh accent already.
Just stop. Like, just stop.
So, point is the Welsh thought, oh, daffodil springtime Wales, that's it. And then Scotland got to the
Does
yeah, Scotland got to the
yeah.
table late. There was nothing else to pick. We just said, I'll take this the Thistle boys. I'll just take one for the team here. That's
So, does New Strathclyde have one?
the snowdrop.
No national flower. Nothing.
The snowdrop.
Snowdrop.
Yes, the snowdrop.
Well, ours is the grape hyacinth.
The great hyacinth.
Grape hyacinth. Yeah,
Great hyacinth.
that plant.
I'm gonna have to hyacinth. I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's interesting. I might put an image of that on screen if no one's seen it before. Hold on just a second.
It's those little they look like foxgloves, but miniature versions, but they're often blue or purple.
Yeah. I've got blue versions here. Hold on. And do you know what?
Yeah, blue. Yeah, they're usually blue here.
Oh, oh, do you know something? Yeah, they do look like little grapes actually. That's interesting. Do you know what I'll do is I will I'll put an image on screen in just a few moments. If anyone is watching desktop, I'll see if there's a JPEG.
Like we have that. We have the grape hyacinth, and there's like for a reason. There's actually a little backstory behind it. Like for like when I was really young when I first founded the place, I was like 4, 5 or something. I was actually afraid of the plants. I thought they were poisonous like foxgloves. I would not go near them. But then when I finally like picked one up, like I was completely fine. So it's meant to signify like overcoming fear.
Oh, oh, okay, okay. Oh, dear, I'm trying to adjust this on screen right now. It's not working. Hold on just a second. Let's see if I can sort of center it.
I think people can use Google, but it'd be great to have some effects on the screen for anyone watching.
Yeah, I'm trying to center my centering ability for anyone watching at home. That my centering ability is absolute garbage. So but it should appear on screen now. I'll attempt to center it just a little bit more. Just a little more, just a little more, a little to the left, a little to the left. No, no,
How
too
come
far.
you picked the snowdrop then?
Snowdrop. I'll be honest, mate. I just like snowdrops. But yeah, you should now see an image of a grape hyacinth on screen, which should be very, very good. Alright, I'll just take that off. I can.
Oh, like
I'm
yeah,
watching
we've
the
got a
playback.
backstory for ours.
Uh,
Yeah, but I just like snow. No, you just like
I
snowdrops.
just like snowdrops. I'm watching the playback on screen right now, and it's just like the image is just wiggling back and forth. I'll just change it back to the actual regular one now. So yeah, that was the grape hyacinth or the Sonnenland's national flower. But snowdrops, again, I just kind of the there's something magical about winter time for me, and of course, like the only flower that grows in the winter time are snowdrops. So I thought, why not?
Like I think it's yeah, I can understand that. Like the Sunland was founded around about springtime in April, and it's like that's about the time that they grow. It kind of makes sense that it was around that time when I found it. It was when that backstory for why it's our national flower
Mm, mm,
came to be.
yes, yes, it is interesting.
I would ask Connor, but he's about Libertalia, but he's not even here.
He's not here. He's too busy being Connell. Uh,
Very disappointing. I'm going
he's
to scold him for that later.
yeah, he's too busy doing too busy doing Connell things. But yeah, that's I mean, national flowers are just they're interesting to pick out, I suppose. Again, I
I
like.
think it'd be the beef tomato flower. I think that would be suiting for you.
Have you seen those? The like little yellow flowers. Well, in fact, well, if you just look up like tomato flower, they're just like little yellow
I know
flowers.
what they look
That's it.
like. I've grown them before.
Aye. I think maybe
How is the
next
tomato plant anyway?
alive. That's the only thing.
Alive.
Alive. That's it. That's the only information I'll give you is alive.
No, no tomatoes yet. Not anymore.
I officially grew one tomato and it was very, very small, unfortunately. But I did officially grow one tomato. It's you know, kind of like that's the best effort. Of course, like when you keep it in a plant pot, you know, and a flat all day, what else can you expect? Plus, it's you know Scotland's fucking weather, so
In a flat, of
yeah,
course.
Scotland's weather in a flat, you know, for a tomato plant, not good. But at least I get something out of it, and it's given me some company for
You
a
got the
couple of
essence
years.
of a tomato.
Got the essence of a tomato. I did actually eat that tomato, and it was very good. It was very good. It was a little it,
Yeah.
it was a little more mushy than I would have liked, but
Oh.
apart from that, I think because it was just like really small. Plus, I think beef tomatoes are like actual full size beef tomatoes are like dead mushy anyway. Um, but I mean, what
You
else can
thinking
I?
of growing any more plants in the future?
When the beef tomato plant decides it's had enough and dies, I might try growing some strawberries. They're a lot less
I
pernickety.
recommend wild strawberries. They are easy to grow. They just
Uh,
grow on their own here, actually. We didn't even plant them. They just kind of showed up.
cool, nice, nice. That would be an idea. Something you know, like obviously I've shared information with you about the house that I moved into, you know, a few years back. In fact, I've actually been in this house for about 3 years now, which is interesting. But um, when I'd moved in originally, there was like a little plant. Like a windowsill sort of like pot, like a sort of like a
Yeah.
long pot. Well, that was sort of affixed to the railing of my balcony, on my veranda or
Why would it
whatever.
be fixed?
It was affixed to it with what do you call them, zip ties, plastic zip ties. It was just fucking affixed to it. But
What is with you guys and like chaining things down or like bolt like making sure they are fixed in place, like especially like your oven?
I've got no idea. I've got no idea. Yeah, so for those who don't know, like the council came in, put my oven in, and then decided that they were going to chain it to the wall for what appears to be no valid reason. But I'm not really in a
Like they
position.
couldn't fix it into the actual kitchen. They just decided to chain it up like it's gone to jail.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But moving on from that point, but this sort of like plant, well, this like windowsill plant pot had never been used for flowers. It was in of itself a glorified ashtray. So I'd found like the butts of roll-ups in it. So I was like, okay,
Oh,
well,
oh yeah.
yeah. So whoever was in the house before me, okay, well, you had what, how many years in the house? You never once decided, we'll fix a wee plant pot so we can maybe grow a flower or two. No, let's just use it to to like smoke dope. Like cool. What a waste of a pound that must have been.
Yeah. I mean, at least my house was like fine. Didn't have any problems when I moved in. It was just a paint job, which was it's and that was definitely annoying. Just I had to scrape off this wallpaper that was you know out of taste for today. It was it's like
You
this floral style, wallpaper. I had to scrape that off.
Yeah,
Like each day had it per room.
I think you were lucky because an old lady lived in there before you. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say her name, whatever, but it's she died of like she died of like cancer got her.
oh, it's a shame. It's always a shame when that happens. Um, Unfortunately, the people that were in here before me were just lazy. I think it was a family of, I think it was maybe a single mother and three children, maybe. Something like that. God, it was like this place was an absolute state when I moved in. There was like dust in the radiators. There was things stuffed down the
You
back of
gotta
radiators.
wonder. Yeah, you gotta wonder that they were probably living in filth
Yeah,
before you got there.
yes, some people just decide to live in filth, and you know, like I don't, it doesn't quite register with me. Like I don't mind mess, right? I like, sorry, I don't mind clutter, but mess is like, I have to fix mess. I've got like this weird thing where
I've
nothing can be
been
messy.
I've been around people's houses before. Like I'm not bringing up that one, but it's like someone else. But
Yeah,
and it was just I went in and it's like it was after it was and I just seen like these. I think there was like 8 bags of like black refuse bags of rubbish
yeah.
just not taken out. It was like filling up the living room, and there was like
Is it who
you
I
know
think you're talking about?
the no, this is what do you
Uh,
mean
is it who I
who?
think you know
N-
someone I used to
Probably
see.
not. It's not anyone. It's not anyone that was in
Right,
your
okay.
life,
Right,
so to speak.
that's fine. Okay. Continue.
No, it's not. No, it's not someone you used to
Okay.
see. It's someone that I knew once, like a few years back. And these refuse bags in there, like there was the Leaning Tower of used to add their own life growing on it.
Yeah.
It was- I think there was even another guy as well. Like he had the same problem, and like the dust was so thick on like the desk that he had. He had like he even had bite marks on it for some reason.
Yeah.
Like there was like I don't know why people live like that. And I was like, there were so many like Monster Energy cans. I was just stacking them to the ceiling.
Yeah. It's
Oh
the,
dear.
the the way that some people choose to live again is beyond me. 'Cause that's kind of my mother as well. My mother doesn't really clean up
I think I
after.
definitely should
Yeah.
have reported like these people to the council or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, it's always difficult as well because the council will come out and then they'll have a look at things and they'll they'll check housing stock to make sure that everything's sort of up to scratch. And if the council come into a place and seen like this place is an absolute tip, and like the first thing they probably do is chuck the tenant out. Um, so
I heard that she's a full-time gamer too.
yeah, not so much anymore. She was, but like recently she's been cycling and she's lost like quite a lot of weight as well, mum. Which is like I have a picture of my mum like from a year ago and today, which you know something, Ethan. I'm probably gonna I'll send you on the DMs. Uh, hold on just a second. There's my mum there. Uh, like that is 110% my mother. But yeah, um, again, so she's went out of her way to lose quite a lot of weight and stuff like that. So yeah, I think cycling's done her well. I think Ethan's maybe went somewhere. Ethan, can you hear me? Oh, looks like Ethan's having a couple of um technical problems. You'll just have to wait for him to sort of try and come back. Hold on, I'm gonna message him. Ethan.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm back. I
Right.
don't know what happened there. My internet just like bugged out for some reason. Everything is like all of my my PC is working fine. It was connected to internet, but it's just cut out.
Yeah, your internet's been playing up like lately with the whole episode, but um, that's okay. So, but yeah, and
I
obviously,
have no idea what's going on, man.
not a clue, not a clue. It seems to be a little bit better now, but yeah. So, like, obviously, I mean, but that's basically
Okay, good.
basically the change my mother's went through over the last year. So she's taken up cycling now.
Oh, cycling.
Yeah.
Oh, surely not in this bloody heat.
I don't know, man. I don't know if she's cycling in this heat, but she seems to be enjoying cycling anyway. Did you get the picture that I sent you?
Oh, what
I sent you a picture of my mother.
picture did you send me? Oh, okay. Oh, she's yeah. I think she's yeah. I can see what improvement that she's made there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's over. Look at that. Like that's huge. Like obviously you can see the size that she was and now the size that she is.
Yeah,
So
she's lost quite a lot of weight
she
there. That's
has
actually
lost. Yeah,
impressive.
yeah, she's lost quite a lot, especially at her age when she's almost 50. Like Jesus Christ. So, but that is that
Yeah,
is
because you're like your metabolism slows down too. Yeah.
yeah. I think yeah. Like part of it is she like my stepdad got her an electric bike, so I mean that's I think that's done her some good as well. I don't think she would have been so into cycling had she not had uh, an electric bike, which may have done some of the work for her. But
I thought of getting one of those. I thought of it.
yeah, I mean, like cycling's always good, it gets you out doing something, gets you active. So, but God, I remember when I had a bike like years and years and years ago, like when I was a boy. So,
I had one of those large electric scooters or something, not one of those little ones.
hmm,
It was like a proper one. I think it went up to like 50 miles an hour.
that's
Like it was almost a motorbike. Yeah.
that's half decent. That is half decent, but almost a motorbike, almost, almost.
Yeah.
Oh, good Christ! You know,
Oh yeah, and I bought myself a typewriter now as well.
oh yeah, I've seen pictures of that, like your old timey typewriter. Like, I hope you're gonna show me that when I come down next month.
I need to get like the ink bands for it and like for the specific brand, but there's a reason that I got it, not just because it's for old times' sake, but
Mm.
because I hate my handwriting and I can't stand writing so much. So I just thought I'll get one of those and I could just and I like typing, so I thought I'll just do that instead.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, typewriters are, well, not bad, not bad, I suppose, but it's very, very old
And
timey.
I wish we were in an era where we just use typewriters again and like we just signed things using stamps instead of signatures.
That's what the Japanese do. They've got like their own sort of like signature stamp.
Oh, they're so lucky. I wish we had that
Uh,
because I hate signing things.
there's been a few cases of like foreigners moving to Japan and then like opening up bank accounts, getting their own like sort of signature stamps, and having a lot of trouble with it because like of course a lot of foreigners have a middle name. Asians don't tend to have middle names, but like Westerners and Africans and
I
So
have
you know,
two, and
yeah.
yeah, that's annoying.
You would cause an extreme problem for the Japanese government. So you have to hand out these stamps. So like I would cause a problem, you would cause a worse problem.
I would, yeah, I'd have to have 4 stamps or something.
Yeah, yeah. Could just imagine that. Just it's just like bumped, 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 bumped. The stamp 4 times with 4 separate names. Like.
Yeah, my different aliases. Like, yeah, I could use any of those names, and it'd be technically right.
Hmm.
They are all legal names I could use.
Aye. I mean, I wouldn't, I wouldn't mind moving to Japan, but and like it's just a very very xenophobic culture.
I
Um,
I just yeah, I mean, there's that, but I just don't think the culture just doesn't align with me at all.
no, no. Oh, I have to ask you a question actually, Ethan. Just for the viewers out
Oh,
there, how did your theory test go?
it was an embarrassment.
What
Like
what
it
happened?
sucked. Like it sucked because I got so close on the multiple choice part,
Oh God.
and I also got so close on the hazard perception. I got
Hazards.
close on both, but failed it. I think I completely not no not completely bottled it, but I did okay. And I can't even say okay because I didn't fail because I failed it, but I didn't do terribly.
Mm, fair enough.
I've
I
passed it before. I mean, I can do it again.
Fair enough. I did take my theory test on the 1st of July and passed it. So that would
Oh, that's great, man. I
yeah.
heard like you either scrape it or you flunk it.
It's not so much a scrape, but I think I get 47 out of 50 for the multiple choice, and then 59 out of 75 for has a perception. And of course, the multiple choice pass mark was 43, and has a perception was 44 was the pass. So I did not bad considering. But and then I had a Wendy's to celebrate. It's the first time I've ever had Wendy's, and Wendy's is pretty
What
good.
was Wendy's like?
It was good. It was really good. Wendy's is I believe Wendy's is what McDonald's is supposed to be. It's fresh, and like the beef was juicy, and it was like an actual patty. It wasn't like a thin wee disc of fucking beef that McDonald's gives you. Those are bullshit. Apart from if you have a
Yeah, I
quarter,
love my Macca's slot.
apart from if you have like a quarter pounder, like the actual patties
Why
that
couldn't
they
it just be a
sell.
full pound?
I don't know. Like they start this. I imagine they'll start at like half a pound, and then obviously they'll reduce fat content loss and water loss in the beef.
Like
So
I remember, like the thing is, the chippy near me, right? They do burgers. I
mm,
sometimes go and get those, But I went and like the first time I went, I said like I noticed that they did quarter pounders, and I
mm,
thought, oh, quarter pounders are quite small. I'll get two, which is a half pound. That
mm,
makes sense, right? Half a pound would be two quarter pounders. That's
yeah.
just maths.
Mm,
So I said, may I please have a, yeah, may I please have a, half pound burger? And I was like, they were confused.
mm.
They had quarter pounders. How many quarters make a half?
Yeah, the only thing that you have to say next time is a double quarter pounder. Is that
That's so stupid.
yeah? Some people are very very confused by the logic of a half
They
pounder.
they thought it meant it thought it they thought it was three patties for some reason.
3 patties. I mean,
Yeah, which
what?
is you
Yeah,
know three quarters. But
a,
I'll take three. I'll take three.
a treble quarter pounder. Fast food
I
places are
hate how
funny.
people's like how bad people's maths are.
Yeah.
It can be. I like going to Macca's and having some delicious product.
Mm,
I had a proper big bite for a big arch.
nice, Nice. When's your next expected theory test date then?
I don't know just
No. Do you think you need to do more
yet. I've been
practicing?
kind of busy with other rubbish. I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to doing that. Like I should feel confident with it, on account that I have passed before.
Mm.
But like before I moved houses and I had to do it again because it's been some time. It's I'm having this unique problem where I try to do something, but then something else pops out of nowhere and demands attention.
That is a problem.
At least I have my lessons and like tests all covered. I don't have a problem with that. It's just, life decides to throw things at me that it
Mm.
just didn't need to.
Yeah, yeah. My my issue is as well. Like I desperately need to get on the road. I can't stand public transport anymore. It's killing me.
Yeah, like especially with trains. God, I hate them now.
Yeah, yeah. Like that train journey down to yours in August is going to be really fun. I think it's 7:22. In fact, I'll tell you exactly when it is. I think it's 7:22 in the morning from the station that I live closest to. I'm not gonna utter that word here. I don't want people to track me down. Not that anyone would would be
I
interested,
know it
but
though.
yeah, I know that you know it. Yeah, so 7:22, and then I need to get off at another station that's uh, 7:34, and then I have to wait until 8:04 for that train down to Derby. So down to
It's like, I'd wake up or something. I'd get like a phone call for something else, or
mm,
I'd end up like going out checking the mail. There's something there, or it's like someone knocking on my door, and it's and I just think, like, just take everything. Like, is it the whole world seems to want everything, like seems to want something, a piece of me all the time. Think, just take everything. I'll just live in this house with nothing.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you clearly just want more and more. Just take it. Like, I think I'll just go out and start inviting people in and say, "Here, just take what you want and bugger off."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's driving up the wall. It's like these people, right? They they don't seem to understand that texts exist. So I have this wonderful situation where someone I know would call me up at 9 p.m. because there's a spider in the bathroom, or that like their Netflix isn't working.
Yeah.
Family, right?
Yep. Truly. Truly.
Or it's like, oh, can I borrow some money? I think I'm not the bank, bro.
That is another problem. That is
But
certainly
maybe like,
another problem.
oh yeah, problems. Make sure you can get back as well in one piece when you visit. You know,
That was absolutely shocking last time. Like I didn't get home until about 11 o'clock at night. I ended up in a place called Bell's Hill. Fun fact, yeah, fun fact. Bell's Hill isn't too far away from where I live, right? But there was a hospital in Bell's Hill at one point. It was called Bell's Hill Maternity. So a birthing hospital. That's where I was born, and it was subsequently knocked down in the 2000s. So that hospital no longer exists. I think it made way for I think Hare Miles possibly, unless Hare Miles.
I was unfortunately born in Derby.
Yeah.
That place, like you have every city and place, town in the world, and I land in Derby, bro. That's where I spawn.
I don't think Derby was awful. I thought some of the locals
I got a
were
te-
rather rude,
I think
but
I got a bad spawn point.
yeah. You think you get a bad spawn point? Jesus fucking
Oh
Christ.
yeah,
Yeah.
never mind. Never blooming mind.
Have you seen where I was born? Fucking hell.
Uh, like yeah, I spawned in, landed in Derby. I was loading up the game for the first time, and I get like, I get like an okay loadout with this family. I think, okay, I can work with this. I'm on hard. I selected hard difficulty with the autism for some reason. I don't know why. God chose that. Maybe he thinks I'm that, that cracked at the game. But I think I'd rather pick this than whatever loadout you got.
Um, a Scottish with no money. that, that was my loadout. Scottish with no money.
God,
That's why I hold on to every penny that I've got.
bloody Derby. I think we all are at the minute.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. The entire Britain's sort of like broke at the moment, so
At least
it's
there's a possible inheritance coming my way. At least.
yeah, that was a bit shocking to find that
Yeah, that just came
happening.
out of nowhere, man. That's getting sorted.
Fair enough. I imagine the American lawyers will be in touch, but
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, like I jokingly said, I'm going to stack gold bars like Jenga bricks.
yeah, listen, you've got enough money to do it, so or you will have enough money to do it.
Yeah, yeah. No, don't worry. I'll buy you a burger at Wendy's.
Do you know something? I think God, how much was it for a meal at Wendy's? I think it
We'll
was.
all prosper.
I think it was like £12 or something, and that was
What
like
the?
yeah, it was. Do you know something, mate? In fact, it was worth every penny. In fact, I'll tell you how much it was right now. I'm looking for July the 1st. Where is Wendy's?
12 quid? You're having a laugh.
Nah, I wish I was, mate. I wish I fucking was. Where is
It must
Wendy's?
be a bloody good burger then. Like
It
was
was
it made of gold?
it was pretty good, mate. It was extremely good. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look for that transaction.
I think I'm
Wendy's.
still gonna
Yeah,
ask for the haggis though when you come down.
yeah.
Oh, I've got some with me.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, £11.89 was.
Oh, that is still shocking.
It was steep, right? It was steep, but the burger.
That's like
Oh
an
my god.
hours of minimum. That's like an hour of minimum wage, bro. Like,
Yeah,
imagine working for a full hour and that's what you get.
yeah, yeah. I know it's it's a bad price, right? But like, my god, it was a baconator anyway, so it was like a double patty and then bacon on it, and then
Okay, now we're
you know,
no, we're talking something now.
plus
Yeah.
plus the fries. The fries were okay. I think they were maybe fried in peanut oil, but I'm not really.
Chips.
Chips, fries, whatever whatever they were, but so I'm just gonna use the American terminology there, but
That's an
uh,
Americanism.
I,
We invented the language.
I know that we invented the language, but I'm going off of what Wendy's is
No, no,
serving.
the
So
English invented the language. I think you guys just kind of. I don't even know what you guys did with it.
we sort of contorted it in our own way, but the Americans fucked it all together. They need to know where to put their specs. They need to know where where the pavement is.
They
They
call it the sidewalk. Like they have
the
to
sidewalk. Yeah,
specify where
yeah.
they have to walk. Like you walk on
Yeah,
the side, right?
their glasses as well. They need to specify exactly where their glasses are for.
Eyeglasses. Like
Eyeglasses.
where else is it gonna go?
Uh, their bins
It's
is
always directional,
I
just in case they get lost.
the bin as well. Waste paper basket. So
No, that
that's
you gotta be joking.
it's either that or trash can. If you want the sort of like paper recycling bin, it's a waste paper basket. So
Waste paper
yeah,
basket.
yeah. They also call a liquid gas, which is you
Yeah,
know that's like I've got I think in fact is that yeah, he's
it's
Pakistani. My my
gasoline,
my,
but
my
that's a brand name.
yeah, my driving instructor is Pakistani, and he calls petrol gas, and it just like you just get used to it. So
They do that for shorthandedness when as you're driving, but it does kind of annoy me a little bit. Like just say petrol,
I
but
just say petrol.
like I guess you can like in the pinch, gas is just quick. Like
Mm,
you instantly understand it.
yeah,
Like instead of accelerator,
it's the accelerator. But I think it would be quite funny to hear my driving instructions say accelerator. Um. Anyway, we do come to the end of our hour. Thanks very much for joining me on this episode, Ethan.
It's all right, mate.
That's all
I'll
right.
see you guys next time.
See you next time. So, in a couple of weeks, which I believe is the 26th, please prepare for our next interview, which will be Joe Hunt. Joe Hunt appeared alongside Ellie Payne Hollow. When did he do that?
Cornish
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah, the Cornish campaign, which was about half a year ago. So you'll hear him again, and that will be again at 8 p.m. British.
Maybe I should join it.
You will be on the one in August, which is conveniently like literally the day before I come. Yeah, like Sunday the 23rd. So if anyone wants to listen,
Couldn't
yeah,
wait one more day.
no,
Just
I couldn't. It has to be on Sundays, bro. It has. Plus, I can't like tank my whole like laptop. Well, not my laptop, my computer down to yours. This is way too much effort for that. But
yeah.
yeah, anyone that did listen at home tonight, thank you very much for tuning in. If you listen to this a little bit later, thanks very much as well. Make sure that you follow the X accounts at NS Valley Radio and at New Strathclyde if you're interested in the whole micronationalism side. Also, go and check out Ethan's stuff as well. So you'll probably find us retweeting each other's things quite a lot on X if you do follow me. But yep, thanks very much for tuning in.